Welcome back, or if you're new, congrats. You picked the right day. Today, we're ditching the usual vacation spots and heading deep into Costa Rica's wild side. Forget the beach resorts. We're hunting for secret waterfalls, places so hidden you'll wonder if they're real or just a prank on tourists. This isn't just a travel guide, it's a survival guide for anyone who values a killer Instagram story over personal safety. So grab your imaginary machete, cue up your adventure playlist, and let's get lost, virtually, in the jungle. We'll cover easy hikes, wild encounters, and waterfalls you'll want to brag about, without leaving your couch. Ready? Let's do this. First up, Nauyaka Waterfalls. The photos? Unreal. This place looks like it was ripped straight from a dream or maybe a movie set. The kind of spot that makes you want to pinch yourself to check if it's real. The journey? Let's just say, you'll want a GPS, a sense of humor, and maybe a will. Because getting there is half the adventure and half the battle. Your phone's signal will vanish, and suddenly you're relying on old-school navigation and your own wits. You can hike, ride a horse, or take a 4x4 truck, each with its own flavor of chaos. The hike is long and winding, the horses seem to have their own agenda, and the truck? Well, it's a bumpy ride you won't soon forget. The hike is a bug-filled, muddy adventure. Expect to get dirty, sweaty, and maybe even a little lost. Every step is a reminder that nature doesn't care about your comfort. The truck? Hold on tight. It's like a roller coaster, but with more mud and less safety instructions. You'll be gripping the seat and laughing nervously the whole way. The horse? It's as lost as you are. Sometimes it feels like you're both just hoping for the best, forging ahead through the thick jungle, trusting the path will eventually lead somewhere magical. But it's all for that one epic photo. Standing in front of the falls, looking like you just discovered a lost world. That moment when you finally see the water crashing down, you forget every bug bite and every wrong turn. The trail will test your sense of direction and your patience. You'll second guess every fork in the path and wonder if you're going in circles, but that's all part of the story you'll tell later. You'll question your life choices, but when you finally arrive, it's worth every misstep. The relief and excitement of reaching the falls is like nothing else. You'll feel like you've conquered the jungle. Swim, climb, or just stare in awe at the power of the falls. The water is cool and refreshing, the rocks are perfect for exploring, and the view is something you'll never forget. The hike back is a victory lap. You'll swap stories with fellow adventurers, laugh about the mishaps, and feel a sense of accomplishment that only comes from a true adventure. You'll feel like a jungle warrior, ready to post that #wanderlust shot. Your muddy boots and tired smile are badges of honor. Is it a secret? Not really. You'll find plenty of other explorers there, all chasing the same legendary photo. Is it an ordeal? Absolutely, but that's what makes it memorable. The struggle is part of the reward, but the story and the photo, priceless. You'll have memories and proof that you braved the wild for that perfect shot. Pack snacks, a compass, and maybe a flare gun, just in case. Preparation is key, and a little humor goes a long way. Nauyaka. Definitely not for the faint of heart, but absolutely unforgettable. If you're up for the challenge, the reward is a story and a photo that will last a lifetime. Next. La Fortuna Waterfall, Costa Rica's hidden gem. Tucked away in the heart of the rainforest, it's the kind of place that looks like it belongs on a postcard or a travel influencer's Instagram feed. The name might suggest secrecy, but the reality is a little different. Spoiler alert, it's about as hidden as a Starbucks in Manhattan. If you're expecting solitude, you might want to adjust your expectations. This secret is out, and everyone wants a piece of it. The adventure begins with a descent. 500 steps winding down into a lush green canyon. The stairs snake through thick jungle, and every step down is filled with anticipation and the distant roar of falling water. Going down is a breeze, with gravity on your side and excitement in your veins. But don't get too comfortable. Every step you take down is a step you'll have to conquer on the way back up. The return trip is a true test of willpower and leg strength. At the bottom, you're rewarded with the sight of a breathtaking 230-foot waterfall crashing into a turquoise pool. The mist fills the air, and the sound is thunderous. The water is so cold, it'll wake your ancestors, and maybe even your soul. It's a popular spot, so if you want that perfect photo, you'll need ninja reflexes and a bit of luck to avoid a dozen tourists photobombing your shot. Everyone's here for the same reason, to capture a piece of this natural wonder. Brave souls can swim in the pool, but beware. The current is much stronger than it looks and the water is shockingly cold. It's invigorating but not for the faint of heart. Most people dip a toe, shriek, and reconsider. The climb back up, brutal. It's a sweaty, calf-burning ascent that will have you questioning your life choices. You'll see people stopping to catch their breath, some sitting on the steps, others powering through with determination. Every type of tourist is here, sprinters racing to the top, strugglers taking it one step at a time, and a few having existential crises halfway up. It's a communal struggle, and everyone is in it together. At the summit, you're greeted by a gift shop that knows exactly what you need. A cold beer, a refreshing drink, or maybe just a place to sit and catch your breath. It's the ultimate reward after conquering those infamous stairs. Is it a secret? Not even close. The parking lot is packed, the trails are busy, and the waterfall is a magnet for travelers from around the world. But is it worth it? Absolutely. The energy, the beauty, and the sense of accomplishment make it unforgettable. Iconic, beautiful, and a rite of passage for anyone traveling through Costa Rica. It's a place you'll remember long after your legs stop aching. Just be ready for those stairs. They haunt dreams and make for great travel stories later. La Fortuna, crowded, classic, and totally worth the sweat. If you're up for the challenge, it's an experience you won't forget. Onward, next waterfall. Llanos de Cortez Waterfall, marketed as a local secret, but with a paved lot, ticket booth and 5-minute walk, it's the easiest secret you'll ever find. The stroll down is so short you'll barely break a sweat. But let's pretend you just survived a jungle trek for the full effect. The waterfall is wide, picturesque and has a sandy beach, perfect for a lazy day. Swim, float or walk behind the curtain of water. It's more about relaxation than adrenaline. The local community runs the place and your entrance fee helps the local school so you can feel good about your adventure. The vibe is chill, family-friendly, and authentic. Locals splash, kids build sandcastles, and everyone just enjoys the day. No near-death experiences here, just pure vacation mode. Is it a secret? Only if you think Google Maps is a treasure map. Llanos de Cortez, easy, beautiful, and the perfect spot to actually relax. Sometimes the best discoveries are hiding in plain sight. Rio Celeste, the river so blue it looks photoshopped. Legend says God painted the sky, but science says minerals and light. Either way, it's magical. The hike? Mud. So much mud. If it's rained, your shoes are doomed. Rent boots or say goodbye to your sneakers. The trail winds through lush rainforest, over bridges and up muddy hills. You'll see hopeful tourists in flip-flops, don't be them. The waterfall itself is jaw-dropping, a vibrant blue pool in the middle of the jungle. No swimming allowed, but the view is unforgettable. Snap 100 photos, none of which will do it justice. The trail continues to the Blue Lagoon and Tenideros where the magic blue color is born. It's worth the extra mud. By the end you'll be filthy, exhausted and grinning like a maniac. Rio Celeste, a muddy, magical mess you'll never forget. Pro tip: pack extra socks. Your Instagram will thank you. Your shoes won't. Next up, monkeys and mayhem. Montezuma Waterfalls, 3 cascades, 1 wild adventure. The trail is basically a riverbed scramble, so expect to get wet and dirty. Good water shoes are a must. You'll climb, wade, and maybe slip, but it's all part of the fun. Watch out for capuchin monkeys. They're cute, clever, and absolute snack thieves. Don't feed them unless you want to lose your lunch, and maybe a finger. The first waterfall is easy to reach, with a big swimming hole and plenty of people watching opportunities. For the daring, a steep path leads to the upper falls, more secluded with cliff jumping for the brave or reckless. It's a jungle playground, wild, unregulated, and unforgettable. You'll feel like a kid again, just with more bruises. Montezuma, swim, climb, jump, repeat. Just watch your snacks and your step. Adventure level high. Next, the real off-the-grid experience. For true adventurers, Bijagual is the holy grail. Near Jaco, it's one of Costa Rica's tallest waterfalls, and one of the hardest to reach. Getting there means a bumpy mountain drive and a steep hour-plus hike into the rainforest. 4x4 recommended cell service not included. The trail is wild, with epic views, wildlife, and a relentless descent you'll regret on the way back up. You'll wonder if you're lost, but then you'll hear the roar and see the 600-foot cascade, raw, powerful, and often all to yourself. Swim if you dare, the water's cold and the spray is intense. The real reward is the solitude and the sense of discovery. The climb out is brutal, but the bragging rights are real. Bijagual remote, challenging, and absolutely worth the effort. Bring water, snacks, and a sense of humor. No gift shops here, just pure adventure. You'll learn every step. Now, for the wildest finale, let's go underground. Diamante Waterfall, where you don't just visit, you sleep behind it. Forget everything you know about hotels and resorts. Here your room is carved into the heart of the jungle, hidden behind a curtain of roaring water. It's not just a place to stay, it's an adventure from the moment you arrive. Yes, in a cave, with bats. The kind of place where you trade room service for the thrill of sharing your space with nature's original cave dwellers. It's wild, a little spooky, and absolutely unforgettable. And a constant waterfall soundtrack. The thunder of water becomes your lullaby, echoing through the cave day and night. It's both exhilarating and strangely calming, a reminder that you're truly off the grid. This is a multi-day, hardcore adventure, hiking steep jungle trails, rappelling down slick cliffs, and learning jungle survival from expert guides who know every secret of this wild place. You'll push your limits, get muddy, and discover what you're really made of. The cave is rustic but equipped, cooking area, sleeping platforms, and a bathroom. But everything is damp, always. Your clothes, your gear, even your sense of time gets a little soggy. But that's part of the charm, embracing the elements and living like a true explorer. At night, the roar of the falls is either soothing or slightly maddening. Some find it peaceful, others lie awake, counting the seconds between thunderous crashes. Either way, it's a soundtrack you'll never forget. And yes, you might share your space with bats and spiders. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's a badge of honor for the truly adventurous. In the morning you wake up to a shimmering wall of water and a jungle view you'll never forget. Explore 10 waterfalls, swim in pristine pools, and feel the cool mist on your face as the sun rises over the rainforest. Every moment feels like a scene from a lost world. And eat by the fire. Meals taste better when you've earned them, swapping stories with fellow travelers as the jungle hums outside. Civilization feels a world away. No cell service, no distractions, just you, the wild, and the sound of water echoing through the trees. The guides teach you about plants, wildlife, and the hidden wonders of the rainforest. You'll learn to spot edible leaves, track animals, and see the jungle through new eyes. And survival skills you'll probably never use again, but you'll feel like a legend. Diamante isn't for everyone. It's for those who want to step outside their comfort zone and into a story worth telling. It's for those who crave the wildest, weirdest, most memorable experience possible. Bring a headlamp, a waterproof bag, and an open mind. You'll need all three. Check for bats before bed. Seriously, they're harmless, but you'll want to know who your roommates are. You'll leave damp, tired, and with a story no one else can top. The kind of story that makes people say, "You did what?" The ultimate Costa Rica adventure. Are you ready to trade comfort for legend? That's it, 7 secret waterfalls, each with its own flavor of adventure and chaos. From Instagram hotspots to true wilderness, Costa Rica's waterfalls are worth every muddy step. Inspired, terrified, perfect. Hit like, subscribe, and get ready for more questionable travel advice. Remember, the best stories come from getting a little lost. Costa Rica is incredible. Go make some memories you'll laugh about for years. Thanks for watching. Next time, hidden beaches, pura vida.